Yo, what is up, everyone? My name is Diamond. We're here to talk about unusual options activity. Alright, let's bring up the disclaimer here. So, disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. The statements made in this program here are solely the opinion of the show and are not a specific inducement to make an investment. One must perform their own due diligence and realize that all investments carry risk. There's no guarantee of profit. Alright, everyone, first one I want to bring up is DraftKings. Now this one traded up huge today. It traded up 12% today. It looks like the low of the day was about 63, so that would have been a good buy there. It opened at about 64, or about 64 and a half. So yeah, this thing traded up about 7 points today, almost 12%. So I didn't, like what I said last video. I'm done chasing this stuff. I'm trying to conserve capital and take risk in a smart way. Jumping in on a trade like this when it's up 12%, DraftKings is definitely not a wise idea here. As you can see here, this bid ask right here, these numbers right here are what it's trading after hours. So it closed at about 69.30, and after hours it looks like it's trading at about 68.70. So it is a little down after hours. I think there might have been a little news on DraftKings today. I need to double check that. But as you can see here, you come down in these time sales, or come down in this option chain here, and you can see 50,000 contracts traded here. These March 70 strike calls. Pretty much every single month you go to here, about 7,000 traded of the April calls. There's some nice volume here in these May ones. And what really caught my eye here was there's about 16,000 of these August 90 strike calls, open interest of about 435. So these ones caught my eye. I like what I say many times on this channel. I like going far out, and I don't mind going far out of the money here. These calls are pretty far out of the money. I mean, I guess DraftKings is at 70. Hopefully I'm not in these calls yet, but hopefully it trades down a little bit tomorrow, and then that'll give us a nice entry. It looks like last time it had a run up to about the 72 level. Looks like it traded down to this 54 level here. So might even wait for like a couple down days. It's had a nice run up here. Still hasn't eclipsed that new high of 72, but not in these calls yet. But I would love to get into DraftKings, and we're gonna be waiting for a pullback or something. I'm trying to not take unnecessary risk on here. So next one I want to bring up is Nike. So yeah, right here. So these July 140 strike calls, there's about 9,000 contracts traded, about open interest of about 2,800. And Nike is a pretty, it's not a mega cap. I think it's a large cap market cap. And Nike really doesn't trade a whole lot of options. These shorter term ones, yeah, there's a lot of open interest, but that's just because they're shorter dated. Some of these April ones here, not a whole lot of these being traded. So when you see Nike, people coming in here buying about 9,000 of these things, that is pretty unusual. And there are some nice orders down in the time of sales to go with that. So yeah, Nike has had a huge run here. It's kind of had a pullback from this 147 level. Looks like it's kind of just been bouncing around. Kind of had a little bit of a double top, maybe a little bit of a triple top here. So it came up, came down, came up, came down a little bit, came up again. It kind of did do maybe even a quadruple top here. So yeah, looks like it had a nice, kind of cup and handle going here. So we might be able to get a nice bounce here. Once again, I'm not in these calls yet. I figure I'd just flag Nike for you guys. And so we'll see what happens with these calls. Alright, everyone, thanks to everyone who's been tuning in. I really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you got any questions. Make sure to leave a like, and we'll see you in the next one, everyone.